on this week's episode of Marketing O'Clock.
Google has an update merchant centered on video assets.
PMax has new ways and places to show your ads.
And we speculate on how OpenAI might add ads to ChatGPT.
All on today's show.
Welcome, you are listening to Marketing O'Clock. Just stay tuned. Digital marketing news, but let's get specific. Digital ads, SEO and analytics, social media and more. Pretty much everything that'll make your website perform. With new shows every Monday. We give you the news with sass and puns and definitely hot takes. Thank you for tuning in. You know what time it is. It's officially Marketing O'Clock. Settle in, sit back, keep it locked.
Hey there, I'm Christine Zernheld,
AKA Shep.
I'm Gracie Miller.
And I'm Jess Budd.
And it's officially Marketing O'Clock.
Here on November 10th, 2025. It's Ladies' Night.
Heck yeah.
GNO, Girls Night Out.
Yeah.
Girls Night
It's
In.
your first,
Girls
right?
Night In. It is my first Girls Night.
Welcome.
Thank you. I was looking forward to it all week. Sorry, Greg.
I know. And everyone be sure to put in the comments if you enjoy this episode, because
Yes.
we just need Greg to know.
Yeah. We love the love.
Yeah.
And we usually get it. So
And if
keep it coming.
you don't comment, then he'll tell me I talk too much about Taylor Swift. So
Had to bring her up.
I'm not going to say it again. But we had the fun Halloween episode last week. I actually got some really great feedback on my stew.
Did you?
Mm-hmm. I borrowed Gracie's costume for our family.
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
I was Dorothy.
It was the cutest photo. We should put a photo up.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we had a little
made my night when I
Elphaba
saw
and
it.
Glinda. My kids will never be allowed to pick their own Halloween costumes. I'm sorry.
I mean, you'll have good ideas for them, so I think it's okay.
Yeah.
Right?
Right. That's true.
The 4-year-old was like, if I have a really good idea next year, could I pick my own costume?
She literally
No.
asked you that.
I don't think so. Sorry. I think I'll have a better idea. They're going to have trauma, but whatever.
It's okay.
We looked really good.
You did.
Yeah.
You did. Very
How
put
was your
together.
Halloween?
My Halloween was good. This was my first year ever handing out candy.
How'd that feel?
Wow.
It was weird being on the other side.
Powerful?
Very powerful. At first, I'm like, oh my gosh, here, I held the bowl out. And these kids are crazy.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, get that candy, kids.
Throwing their hands in, scooping it up. And I'm like,
We're almost out of Halloween candy.
oh, just take one. Just take one?
Yeah.
I'm like, who am I?
An
Someone take
adult.
this- Yes.
Yeah.
Did you have fun size? What was your assortment?
It was all different. For some reason, we got a pack with Milk Duds. Do you guys like Milk Duds?
No.
So for the
Milk Duds are
They're
like
fine.
For
the
the
Google
kids?
Maps of PMax inventory of Halloween candy. They just
Wow.
have to sell them, so they put them in the
Wow.
assorted bag.
But when there was
Nobody wants
older kids that would come, you're on the bridge of you shouldn't be trick or treating.
Yeah.
I would give them Milk Duds.
Like, this is your last year.
I was eating that power up. It was crazy.
I love that for you.
I know.
You step out of line, I'm taking a Reese's peanut butter cup.
Ooh.
I would take the Reese's
That
too.
is a good parent. It's the parent tax. You got to eat some of their candy.
Give me your Halloween candy.
Did you have an eventful Halloween, Jen?
I real good parenting over here. I got super drunk by accident.
Oh,
I took my kids out.
by accident?
Yeah, I took my kids out. We had a great time. We walked down the street. It was cold. And I had purchased some pumpkin pie whiskey at the liquor store 5 minutes before
That sounds
trick-or-treating.
really good, actually.
Right? So it was really good. And I was just drinking it out of the bottle because I didn't even go in the house. And I was just outside freezing my butt off. Again, after I got home safely with my children. But it just went down so easy. I guess my dad came over and we gave him the guitar stand from the basement. And I didn't remember we did that. I thought I had to bring it to his house the next day. It was like I was asleep by 8:30. I had a fun little Halloween.
That's
by
wild.
myself.
That's really
Good
fun.
for you, girl.
But my children were safe and happy and got lots of candy, and then Mama had fun.
Yeah, you need, that's your own trick or treating.
Thank you very much.
Some houses give out Jello shots.
Or little
Dude.
shooters.
Yeah.
Okay, and before we get into the news here, this week's episode is brought to you by User-Centrics, the makers of Cookiebot. Unless you've been living under a rock, you know that data compliance is here to stay. And whether you're targeting users in highly regulated region or not, consent management is critical for establishing trust and for maintaining the effectiveness of your marketing efforts. And we know you work so hard, so don't let it go to waste. Let User-Centric's Cookiebot make your life easier. Cookiebot offers user-friendly and fully customizable consent banners that can adapt dynamically to website content and regional laws so that you can stop worrying about compliance and get back to doing what you do best. So you can prevent data loss from block tracking, maintain ad performance, and join the privacy-led marketing revolution. Maybe a little dramatic there, but just help me with my ad read. You know how critical it is, okay? So if you want to see just how easy it is, Cookiebot offers a 14-day trial, and after that, our listeners get a 10% discount on their first 6 months. Just head over to marketingoclock.com/cookiebot to learn more and get started. marketingoclock.com/cookiebot. Thank you, User-Centrics.
First up in the main news, 3 Performance Max updates coming at you. First, new Waze inventory in Performance Max for store goal campaigns. Your business can now appear as a promoted places in navigation pin on a user's map. For U.S. advertisers using PMax for store goals, these ads are now fully available. And the best part is no additional setup is required.
Oh.
What'd you say?
The best part. That's what Google said.
That's usually the worst part, right?
Is required.
Yeah. Poor Gracie.
No, you don't have a choice.
That's the best part. I
What
love
do you
no
think
choice.
about Waze? Do you use it?
Is that the one that tells you where the cops are?
Yeah,
They
but so
kind of
does
all
Google
do now,
Maps
right?
now.
Yeah. I don't use Waze, but my parents do.
They're going to love this.
They're going to love it.
Yeah.
I have Anthony Higman's take on this at the end of the show, and that tracks with what he thinks about Waze.
Oh, boy.
Ooh, I can't wait to hear.
The second update is channel performance reporting is now available in all Performance Max campaigns. I don't know if this is new or not. I feel like this has been rolled out already.
Did we just get it super early?
Yeah, did they
Thought we
they
all
just
had it.
listed this
They
as
bumped
an
us up
update
on the
but
list?
Yeah. Well, we are famous.
Yeah. And the third is expanded visibility to channel performance reporting is coming soon. Now you can look at all your PMax campaigns across your MCC, and it's all one spot, but this is channel performance specifically.
All right, last week we had a slew of updates to Google Merchant Center, and the party is still going. What is new this week? A creative content section that allows users to upload video assets and associate them with products. So there's even, get excited, an AI-powered mapping capability for connected YouTube channels, which makes it really easy if you trust it. You can use videos from your social channels, website, and Google's Product Studio too. The videos will essentially be eligible for display across both paid and organic listings, which is awesome, and will automatically sync with your Google Ads asset library. So it just makes it easier to manage things all in one place. Not a bad idea to get on this now ahead of Black Friday, Cyber Monday, assuming it's available in your account. It seems like it's not fully rolled out yet, but some folks are seeing it IRL. So just a little heads up there if you have video assets. You can leverage them.
More news this week. Sam Altman had some interesting things to say about ads for ChatGPT. There's a nice write-up on this from Roger Martini Buster.
I miss
Are you
him.
familiar with Martini Buster's work?
No, what's Martini Buster?
It was his Twitter handle.
He's
right?
a legend in the industry.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great handle.
We used to
Isn't it?
have much more news from him, but he's been a little quiet.
Ah,
Now he's back.
Legendary handle.
this is awesome. What does he have to say?
So, well, he's just talking about what Sam said. So Sam said his vision for the future of ChatGPT is a trusted assistant that's user-aligned, saying that booking hotels is not going to be the way to monetize, quote, the world's smartest model. So he's like really coming for Google in this whole thing. Basically, he said he doesn't want ChatGPT to become Google, which he says or implies is a service that accepts advertising dollars to place the worst choice above the best choice.
Wow.
Again, this is what Roger said about it, and then what I'm saying about what Roger said about it. But
Game of telephone.
He said, she
It's
said.
really getting catty. I love it.
he said he was strongly against accepting advertising money in exchange for showing hotel above what ChatGPT would naturally show. He said that he would be open to accepting a transaction fee should a user book that hotel through ChatGPT. So not like impacting where you would show up in the results from ad dollars, but if they go through and book, there could be a fee. But like, what if you don't want to pay the fee? Then are you not eligible to be in ChatGPT? I don't know.
Yeah,
can't
that's
you just?
strange. If it's not going to change your visibility, what are you pay? You just pay to show up in ChatGPT, period?
But then how do they even choose what they show?
Yeah, this doesn't make any sense.
It's all speculation. Ask Roger, okay? I'm out of this. But then there's also a story this week. Adrian Decker said that Umad Shah sent me this picture, which looks like a sponsored ad for ChatGPT, and it's in the ChatGPT results. And it's like, also, if you would later want ready-to-use vector files and scalable branding assets, you can instantly generate professional templates via Design.com's AI logo creator, or get a human designer for deeper brand identity work on Fiverr, sponsored.
That's just very weird.
And doesn't really have much to, like, that doesn't make any sense with what Sam said. So I don't think we know anything more than we used to.
We should ask ChatGPT.
Oh.
Ooh.
See what they say.
One of y'all do that. I'm not going to.
Yeah, get back to us.
Yeah. And now for this week's
Cool tool.
As a reminder, our Cool Tool segment is not an official endorsement or paid mention. We're simply sharing something we found in our travels that may be of use to our listeners and is really, really cool.
This week's cool tool is called the Winter Index, which lets you see how leaders spend in B2B.
That was pretty good.
You're like a junior Jess Budd
guys
over
like
there with your
that?
rhymes. Yeah, nice job.
This tool is quarterly tracking gauge on how B2B marketing leaders are spending, hiring, and performing. Right now, the Winter Index is a 55.2, which indicated mild expansion in B2B marketing activity. I don't know if I'm going to pronounce this correctly, but Peep Laha runs through what the different scores mean and how to read them. So definitely check that out.
Now it's time for this week's Take of the Week. This is a #fire digital marketing take with extra spice served up for you. We simply deliver the take for your consumption. We give no opinions. We don't influence. You make the call.
This week's Take of the Week comes from the one and only Kirk Williams. That's at PPC Kirk on X. And he says, my thoughts as I approach my 15th Black Friday, Cyber Monday in e-commerce Google ads. For the love of all that is good, please fight that gotta tweak it compulsion regarding your Google feeds and campaigns. I.e., we are 25 days from Black Friday, Cyber Monday. If that period is important to you, then please. And proceeds to give details and reasoning around the following list. Do not make edits to your feed. Do not make major tests. I will expand on this one because it's like, why wouldn't you? But people are behaving a lot differently this time of year than typical. So if you really want meaningful results, you should chill out at this time. Do not make major campaign organization changes, and do not mess with conversion tracking. So reminders to settle down and chill out, unless, of course, as Kirk so eloquently puts it, your performance is in the crapper and you have nothing to lose, then do whatever you want.
Don't do it, Gracie. Don't
My
do
performance
it.
is not in the crapper.
Good. If it was, though, you could do anything. Okay. You have nothing to lose. But if your stuff is going well, it's a critical time. It's a volatile time. Just relax. Pay attention, but relax.
Now it's time for this week's
Pew, pew.
lightning round. At this point in the show, we split up our content into 3 parts: paid, organic, and social.
And pay attention to this too, because before we get into the lightning round, we're going to have another word about our fabulous sponsor, User-Centrics, the makers of Cookiebot. Everyone knows that consent mode is pretty much essential for Google Ads users that are targeting people in the EU or EEA, and I know that is many of you out there. Without it, you lose out on personalization, remarketing features, and even worse, visibility into performance. Nobody wants to lose that. This can lead to inflated acquisition costs, weakened bidding, and essentially breaks your conversion tracking. So we don't want that, right? And there's many ways to fix it, but Cookiebot makes it so easy to avoid all of those problems. It is a Google certified CMP. Cookiebot integrates seamlessly with the Google Ads platform, so you can avoid that data loss associated with rejected consent banners. You can stay competitive, cost effective, and continue to drive those exceptional results that I know you good marketers are capable of. What's more, you can try it for free for 14 days, and then after that, it's as cheap as $8 a month, unless you're one of our listeners, in which case you can get 10% off of that for your first 6 months. So we said it before, we will say it again, marketingoclock.com/cookiebot if you want to grab that offer, or you can just get the link in our newsletter. People, it is that easy. Thank you, User-Centrics.
First up in the paid universe this week, Corey Shirk from Sear, raise your hand if you've been personally victimized or duped by Google's new search ad layout. We're all raising our hands.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
For the audio.
For the people listening.
Corey went ahead and pulled click-through rate data based on like across all of Sear's accounts to see what kind of impact this might be having since the mid-October rollout. And she said she found that 69% of all campaigns saw a click-through rate increase. Again, this is a very weird time of year, but this is some interesting data. She said pre-change baseline, there was an 11.41 average click-through rate. Week of October 20th, it was up to 11.82%. The 27th, it rose to 12.48%. And the week of November 3rd, she said it was still rising, but was currently at 13.07%. I thought this was weird because it is taking some getting used to, but I don't know if I've clicked on one this week. Like I'm getting used to it.
Mm-hmm. I've been more aware.
Right. But I don't know if that is because we're working in the biz and like other people just seriously still don't know that these are all ads.
Could be.
Because it seems like the click-through rates are not slowing down. So
yeah, the
increase. That's very interesting data. And I still hate this change. Thank you, Corey. Next up, Hannah Kobzova noticed if you have that raise your budget recommendation in your Google Ads campaign, there's now an option at the bottom that wants you to create an investment strategy, and it like models different spend levels you could have across your account, I think, and tries to get you to spend more. So not surprising.
Just another creative way to recommend raising your budget.
Investment strategy.
Sounds so much better. You really are investing in Google Ads. You're just giving them all your money.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Some updates in Metaland from Bram Vanderhalen. He says they want us to test more creative. They increased the number of ads to test in one campaign from 5 to 10. Also, when you're optimizing for conversions, you can now select to count the first conversion only and let the meta system learn from these first conversions. So I'm thinking that's like per user.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That is a nice option. I would want to report on all of them, but only learn from the first one. That's what's happening.
Or like optimize for the first one.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
I do like that.
Yeah.
Also, the account overview now includes delivery status for your campaigns. I don't know why I wouldn't.
I was just thinking that.
Meta added a creative enhancement that shows a screenshot of your ads destination. So they brought this to like PMax or Demand Gen on Google Ads a couple months ago, and we were so annoyed about it. I've never seen it in the wild. But you could like hover over an ad and it shows a screenshot of the landing page. And this is something you can turn off.
As the user.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know if I like that.
I've never seen that.
I guess it's nice to know where you're going.
Yeah, but I'll find out when I get there.
Yeah.
Right. You'd click on it.
Right. Or you won't if you don't like what you're seeing. That could be a deterrent.
If you hover over.
Which I guess if you're not going to like it when you get there, but maybe you'd scroll when you got there versus just being turned off by whatever section of the page you decide to show me. I don't like it.
Fix your landing pages, people. You've been warned. Or turn this off. Next up, let's talk about what's going on in the SERPs. I'm going to run through all of these really quick because, again, I do have an interview with Anthony Higman at the end of today's show. He had a lot of things he spotted and had some strong opinions this week. So we got him on the mic to talk about all of his thoughts. So first, in Google image search, he's typing in things that like related to his clients. So Chapter 11 lawyers, injury lawyers, and there's this big carousel at the top with ads that look like responsive search ads with image extensions. And people are going to click on them thinking that they're getting an image and they're actually clicking on an ad. Wow. It's like one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. So hate it. Also, YouTube has removed the close button. So if you're watching an ad on mobile and you get that like big CTA that takes up half the screen and you used to be able to close it and just expand the video ad, you can't get rid of the CTA now until it's time to skip the ad.
This happened to me this morning.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Were you annoyed?
I was just trying to watch behind the scenes Dancing with the Stars, Alex Earl's vlog. And this ad pops up and I couldn't get rid of that little thing.
I think everyone is having a renaissance with Dancing with the Stars.
100%. They're bringing in people to dance
Right.
that everyone can relate to.
And this week they even had something for Jess Bud when they had Flava Flav as a guest judge.
They
Flava
did.
Flav.
I did not watch the episode, but I watched the clip that Shep sent me, and I love that man. He has not changed in the 25 years since I've last seen him on reality television. He's so fun and ridiculous.
He's sitting there just like, yeah, boy, 10!
Did you tell me he put up a 5 and a 5 makes 10? I love that.
And he has admitted that he like didn't know what he was doing and scored people wrong.
Yeah.
I like to see him up there shaking that thing. Okay.
Sorry.
That was it for Anthony Higman Quarter. Emmanuel Flossie also has an important update for us. Make sure you're following him on YouTube because if you are in e-commerce land, Google shopping, he has these great how-to guides on how to use some of their new features. So he has one about these new Merchant Center promotions that can automatically pull in your like best performing products instead of having to manually select all of them. And also Emmanuel has some of the best thumbnails in the land.
I was going to say, I love this.
You can't beat that.
He looks like somebody that I would listen to.
Yeah.
This is a real guy with real things to say.
This is amazing.
We talk about our thumbnails a lot. Nobody's ever happy with them. I need Lane and Tables to take notes.
Yes.
Okay.
We want these hats. We want 2 thumbs
These
up.
thumbs.
Do you guys' thumbs do the curly back thing? Mine don't.
Oh, Hitchhiker?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I've never known that about myself.
Yours does. Yours almost like sort of does. Mine are straight up. I also have bent middle fingers. There's like a gap here.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I've noticed my pinky, because I hold my phone like this, it's starting to get a little curve in it.
So trippy.
I'm close personal friends with a physical therapist. I found out this week she had a patient who had a finger amputated on his hand, or it was the thumb, and it was replaced with his second toe.
That's crazy talk.
I don't know how else to transition to this. Regarding spammy, scammy Meta ads, we've all seen them. You at least think Meta's doing something about it.
No, I don't.
There's this new Reuters article that has internal Meta documents where they're like, oh yeah, we're just owning it. 10% of our 2024 revenue came from ads for scams and banned goods.
Oh.
And it estimates that its platform shows users 15 billion scam ads a day. And they know these people, and instead of just getting rid of them, they're just upcharging them.
They should give that 10% back to all of the legitimate advertisers as a little end of year bonus. Like, we're so sorry these other people are taking up
There's
your
no way they
inventory.
would do that.
I know, but they should.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
That's heckin' crazy.
That's actually wild.
Hey, it's me. I have a gift for you. Text me. Done.
I did click on that.
Okay, Jess, it's your time to shine.
Okay.
Here we go. What's happening in organic?
Let me put on my best Greg hat. He doesn't really wear hats, neither do I. First up in organic this week, someone's computer is on fire. If you believe what you see in featured images, and Barry Schwartz is the king of those. But here is the real news. John Mueller announced that Google is working to simplify the search results page, which means that some underutilized features are going away. I will read you the list of said features. You can tell me if you think people use them. Practice problem structured data types. Data set structured data types. Today's doodle box. Nutrition facts. Getting the heck out of there. Nearby offers and events. Local bike share station status. RIP. TV season selector. I don't even know what some of these things are. And more small organizational elements of the page that were rarely used and in many instances didn't have official names.
Oh.
All right. Something else that might soon be a thing of the past is the definitions box on Google. Google's reportedly testing replacing it with AI overviews, which, assuming it's accurate, I actually do not hate this based on the example that was shared. I use that definitions box a lot. I know a lot of words. I don't know a lot of words. I need to know what things mean, right? So I'm Googling and I'll get the definition and that's fine. But what I could have instead with an AI overview is additional context, usage examples, synonyms. I kind of love that because if it's a word I don't know, I don't really want to use it. So tell me another word I can say. I actually really like this. Speaking though of AI overviews, a new report from Seer Interactive shows continued decline in CTR from the SERPs when AIOs are present, both for organic and paid results, which is interesting. But not a surprise. What is even more interesting, even for queries where no AI overview appears, CTR is still down 46% year over year for organic and 20% for ads. So you can read the full report and go more in depth if you want, but it's pretty apparent that people are just increasingly going to Google for answers. They don't want or need to go any further, whether there's an AIO or not. It's just like we've been going that way, I think, behaviorally anyway, but it's really happening now. And good marketers should have a diversified channel strategy. So nobody cry, just adapt. AI is continuing to take over other places too. Gemini is coming to Google Maps. Users will be able to ask questions about locations, get more, quote, human directions with landmark.
Scary.
It does. Landmark-based navigation, I think, is what they mean. Like, turn left at that pretty clock.
What?
I don't know. That was my best Gemini voice.
Oh.
I don't know. That's what I assume. It is like at the next stop sign. I don't know what they mean by landmarks, but I get it.
That lake.
It can't mean that. There's a lake there. This is the lake. Stop yelling at me.
Proactive traffic alerts too. That's great. And then this is kind of cool, but dumb. You can use Lens to learn about the places that you see right in front of you. So instead of just like walking through the door and taking a chance on a restaurant, you can stand outside of it, take a picture while everybody that you might potentially dine with is watching you, and ask Google a question about it.
I don't know if I do that.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a great idea.
Exactly. Last bit of AI news, 3 new agentic capabilities are coming to Google's AI mode. They are booking event tickets, booking beauty appointments, and wellness appointments. You do need to opt into Search Labs if you want to play with that. Quick pre-holiday update for e-commerce folks. Google has released the 2025 Holiday 100, a list of the top trending products of the year based on Google Trends. It's an interactive guide to what's hot. Users can click through categories of interest, eventually landing on Google Shopping to browse products and buy. So e-commerce merchants, you should check this out. If you sell anything on the list, you're going to want to make sure you're staying competitive. I don't know how many people are going to use this guide necessarily, but if they're hot trending products, you want to be aware of that, especially if you sell them. And rounding out organic this week, we have a couple updates by way of Mr. Glenn Gabe. First, he's got a LinkedIn post referencing a TechCrunch article in which the Reddit CEO, Steve Huffman, is quoted as saying, "Chatbots are not a traffic driver today. I think our relationships with the companies that we work for or work with directly are healthy." Glenn's take on that, he says they revealed that approximately 50% of Reddit's traffic is from Google. That's a huge risk for them, IMO, in my opinion. If Google tweaks anything algorithmically, Reddit could pay a heavy price. Valid thoughts. Glenn, still for the moment, things are really good over there at Reddit. Q3 revenue is up 68% year over year, which equates to about $39 million. And finally, according to the Wall Street Journal, big tech is spending more than ever on AI, and it is nowhere near enough for them. That is in quotes. In their latest earnings reports, Meta, Alphabet, Microsoft, and Amazon have announced plans to increase their combined, not that they're doing it together, but all of their plans for AI spending in 2026 combined adds up to $400 billion.
Oh, wow.
That is a lot. And I guess we weren't really done with AI before, so sorry about that. But we are done with organic.
Done with AI.
Never. What's happening in social, Gracie?
First up in social, the United States TikTok deal is still unresolved.
I thought we were so over this.
Yeah, it's back.
Okay.
Unfortunately. The one major red flag that's kind of holding the deal up is the TikTok's algorithm. I feel like we've talked about it before, but the United States just has concerns with it because of national security and Chinese influence.
That's the whole point. This is not new news. I thought they figured that out. I'm not yelling at you.
I know.
Okay.
It would be good for Dancing with the Stars if TikTok got banned again.
Why?
Because everyone watches it on TikTok.
Oh, the live stream?
No, I feel like they just watch videos like the next day instead of tuning in.
Do you?
No.
I do.
Do you?
No. I don't watch anything on TikTok.
So until all the kinks of that deal get resolved, TikTok remaining in the United States is still a blurry subject. Next up, X is working to roll out a curated following tab where the feed shows the most interesting posts from accounts you follow rather than just simply showing you everything. And of course, it's their AI Grok will begin analyzing every single post to then categorize and match content to users.
Liza Minnelli has outlived. You know about it?
Liza Minnelli is
You've
what?
never brought it up before.
My favorite Twitter account, Liza Minnelli, has outlived. Liza Minnelli outlived Dick Cheney. The vice president reshaped America's wars and once shot a man in the face.
Wait a minute. So literally every time someone dies and she's still alive, there's a tweet?
Liza Minnelli has outlived the East Wing of the White House. Demolition crews. Liza Minnelli has outlived Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban's relationship. The two have separated after 19 years of marriage. Liza Minnelli has outlived Jimmy Kimmel's suspension. You gotta follow this account for all of your news updates.
Next up, Snapchat has struck a partnership with Perplexity. They will integrate Perplexity's conversational chatbot into Snapchat's chat interface, but this isn't rolling out till 2026. Once the chatbot is integrated, users will be able to ask questions and receive AI-generated answers drawn from verifiable sources right within the app. I feel like they're trying to compete with ChatGPT a little bit.
One crooked thumb down.
Meta began highlighting content created by its AI glasses within its apps, and this appears kind of like a dedicated in-feed panel. The videos shown put emphasis on videos captured through the device, effectively showcasing the product. I haven't seen this in my feed yet. I don't know if you guys have.
Yeah.
I just hope it's better than the videos produced. I just hope they're better than that one video that kind of went viral when they were showing off the glasses and it wasn't listening to the guy.
The recipe guy, right?
Yes, the recipe guy.
That was terrible.
But there is a photo up for people not looking or not watching.
This is just like a holiday shopping push for their dumb glasses.
The glasses are...
Also, am I the only one who thinks it's crazy that they're partnering? Did I say this when they first came out? Ray-Ban, when that's like one of the biggest scams is people like posting on their page, want to order Ray-Bans.
Oh, yeah. Because when you get hacked on Instagram, that's what they do.
10% of ad revenue.
Yeah.
Right there.
Next, TikTok is expanding access to its new bulletin boards feature. This feature allows brands or creators to send like mini updates to their followers through a link on their profile. The bulletin board appears as a tappable icon just below the username on eligible profiles, enabling visitors to join the board and receive notifications of updates. And reading this article, I was just curious what you guys would post if you were going to post on your bulletin board. Like right now, post an update to your followers.
Liza Minnelli has outlived the social lightning round.
There you go.
I bought Fireball at a gas station, not realizing it wasn't actual whiskey, and it's in my coffee, and it's doing nothing for me.
What was it?
A malt beverage.
Oh, yeah, because they can't sell liquor at gas stations.
Right, but it was a gas station around
it's
here, and I'm
fake?
like, they're a little sketchy. Maybe they have real liquor, like, under the table.
Maybe they'll...
Well, Fireball is usually real whiskey, but if it's in a gas station, it's not.
Yes, it's usually cinnamon whiskey. And the telltale sign, other than the fact that the bottle does say malt beverage, on the back, it's like, this tastes like fiery whiskey,
That sounds disgusting.
but drinks like whatever. And I'm like, tastes like, they're telling me it's not whiskey. But I even read that and was like, yeah, I can't believe how big this bottle is. I'm used to my small little party bottles. This is like
Yeah,
a
I'll
2X.
get two.
Yeah, right? Well, I bought a 6-pack because it was such a good deal. But it was a good deal because it's a malt beverage and it's not whiskey. You guys know I like my whiskey.
Oh, my God.
Anyway, that's a really long post to my bulletin board, but it's important news.
It's good for your followers.
Check your source.
Lastly, LinkedIn will now allow more types of content that technically violate its rules, but only if they're deemed inherently educational or newsworthy. The examples that were given were kind of like medical procedure videos or like real world war images. So that kind of makes sense.
And that brings us to our real life segment. Straight out of our accounts and into your ear holes. It's time for Working Hard or Hardly Working, where we talk about what's going on in our IRL work, good, bad, or otherwise.
Working hard for me this week is AI Max. I have some accounts where it is really not doing anything. I have others where it's doing great. This one, it was doing really well, bringing in like the sales qualified lead funnel stage. But now we got more data about like all the way down the funnel how it's doing, and it's bringing in more return on investment than standard search campaigns.
That's
for like
great.
The 3 months
Wow.
we've tested it. So, and like you can't say the same for PMAX in that same account. So I think it's doing a little better than PMAX for lead quality.
Love that for you.
Thanks. Gracie, what about you?
Working hard for me this week is working sessions, just getting everybody on your account together, making decisions, brainstorming together, just kind of all getting on the same page. It helps when I can get multiple point of views. So it's always good to just chat with your team and
Gab with the girls.
Gab with the girls.
Night.
Working hard for me is setting expectations, whether that's for timelines, deliverables, or outcomes. It's hard sometimes to kind of push back and be realistic, especially in client service. I'm sure in-house it's difficult too, but in agency life, we want to please, right? We want to keep our clients happy. We want to do things as quickly as we can. And you can still do that, but sometimes as quick as you can is not as quick as they'd like. So it's a little bit tough sometimes, but it will save you headaches and frustrated clients down the line if you're just upfront in the beginning about how long something's going to take to turn around or what results you expect to see from something. Just be realistic. It's okay. It'll make everybody happier.
Now it's time for this week's ICYMI.
ICYMI, people.
This is something you just might not have seen. Maybe something that you overlooked, but you shouldn't have.
ICYMI, people. Gracie, I've just had such a long day. I need you to read this for me.
No. Actually, I'm honored.
You can do it.
This is a tweet from the one and only Anthony Higman. I swear to God, if I hear another agency say, they cracked the code on Google LSA and it's canceling the current account and making a new one, I'm going to lose it. This is not why your LSA isn't working. And please, for the love of God, do not do this or listen to any agency that is suggesting this.
You can tell he was a lot more angry than you just were because there are some typos in here.
Your
Y-O-R. He's really
He's so
mad.
mad, but also
He's so
it's
mad.
true. If somebody's telling you, what are they saying? Canceling the current account and making a new one?
Yeah, unplug your computer and plug it back in while you're at it. Like, that's not how we fix problems.
Now it's time for our must-read marketing article of the week. An article so advanced, so in-depth, so detailed that we simply cannot cover it in its entirety on today's show.
This week's must-read marketing article of the week is from Cypress North's own Elizabeth Sorrow, and it is How to Sync HubSpot Audiences with Ad Platforms, a step-by-step guide. Because let's face it, if you run ads and you use HubSpot, you would be silly not to do this. And if you don't know why, Elizabeth covers the benefits of setting this up, including using audience lists for campaign targeting, product segmentation, reduced manual work. The list is endless. There's so many reasons why you should do this, and she will tell you all about it. She then runs through everything you need to know, from requirements for getting set up, the actual steps involved with screenshots and instructions. Love that. And best practices too. So if you haven't connected HubSpot to your ads accounts and need some help getting started, this post is for you. Head on over to our blog at cypressnorth.com or grab the link from our show notes and get at it. Thank you, Elizabeth.
And now to our interview with Anthony Higman.
Higman.
Okay, and we are back with one of our favorite guests here on Marketing O'Clock, Anthony Higman from AdSquire. How are you, Anthony?
It's a good question. Oh, okay today.
Wellness check?
Yeah, okay so far today.
It's Friday morning when we're recording this, so hopefully you have the weekend to look forward to. You can unplug, stop
Truth.
scrolling Google for updates that you don't like.
I'll still do it, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, you had a lot to say about a lot of news this week, so I want to get your take on a couple things.
For
So
sure.
the first one, Google Ads posted 3 PMAX updates. To me, this is kind of a nothing story. First, channel performance reporting is available for all PMAX campaigns. I already had that. More visibility is coming to channel performance reporting with search partners. I guess that'll be good if we get it. And then Waze inventory is now in PMAX for store goal campaigns. To which you, Anthony, replied to the official Google Ads account and said, LOL, forcing Waze ads inventory into PMAX is a serious mistake, y'all. You should reverse course here ASAP.
Yep.
Bold move.
Yes. I was super salty about this. I don't get it, to be honest with you. It, to me, again, kind of seems like forced inventory play, just another spot for them to run ads. Now, I always kind of try to see the angle. Like, maybe there's kind of certain businesses it might work for, but again, like, I just have, whenever these things happen, it just seems, again, like another forced inventory play and like something worse. And I feel like it's not going to be reported on So like they're giving us channel reporting and search partners, but then I know like Waze ads aren't going to be filtered out in that traffic. At least that's my kind of theory.
And Maps was already a placement. So I guess, do you see Waze as worse than Maps, or?
I do. I mean, like, first of all, is it like 1999? Like, who uses Waze anymore, to be honest with you? And then, like, I just don't get it. Like, people who are using Waze are, like, using it, I think, like, while they're driving, like, for, like, the traffic updates and stuff. Whereas, like, I get Maps more so because people, like, are looking for, like, a business. Not so much, I don't think, on Waze. So I just, again, I have like a lot of questions. It feels like a forced inventory play and another spot to just kind of have them serve ads and get clicks. So like it won't work for us. And again, it's like forced. And the thing that gets me is like they're like for the store performance goal or whatever, but like if you have a location extension on your PMAX, it's gonna serve on Waze now. So what?
That's
like,
a very important thing.
right. Like what do you do? Like
They've said that.
it's like for store performance goals, like an in-store visits, but like I feel like that just means you have a location extension connected to your PMAX. So what are the choices? It's like remove your location extension, which is important for all these things, or get forced Waze placements and like no visibility on those clicks.
Location extensions is one of those ones that's like automatically added and then you can't remove it.
And then like my thing on that too is like I get it, like they're making like the local ads more prominent. Like I see a lot more of those local ad placements, but like that's causing problems too. Like it's just again, my beef is always all of these changes are less control and more forced things, like more rolling up things into these campaigns that you can't like decide on what to use. No opt-outs ever anymore. And it's like, give us choices. We want choices. But in the AI era, it's just, hey, we're forcing another thing into your campaigns and you can't do anything about it.
Yeah. I kind of want to ask about that now, if it's going to just force the store visits goal on people with location extensions, just to double check.
Pretty sure that it is.
Because then I will be just as mad as you. I believe you.
Right.
Now I'm fired up.
Exactly. And again, like we're not huge PMAX advertisers, but like it was like our choice to like target AI placements, and now we're kind of like reconsidering that. Like we do have some advertisers that use PMAX. It's not like a large amount of spend, but again, it's just more indicative of the broader changes that are just like more forced inventory everywhere.
Okay, so there were more updates this week that you had thoughts on. One of them was a large carousel of ads at the top of the images tab on mobile for all categories.
Yep.
I tried this on my phone and I didn't get the same thing.
Half of us have it and half of us don't. I'm quite certain that it's rolling out broader to everybody soon. I still have it on my phone this morning on Safari and on the Google app. Again, another one of the same kind of theme here, which is like more forced ad placements. It's a 10-pack carousel scroll. So like 10 advertisers in the images tab. Again, just like confuses me. I think that they are going to roll it out and then they're going to put a lot more entry points to images on the first page on mobile, like click into images, and then there'll be this kind of 10-pack scroll. And again, like I don't know, when we saw this like a year ago, when they were like testing all these weird carousel ad formats, and I have the same questions now as I did then, like how are these reported on? Like it changes the dynamics of auctions. And again, to me, it's another one of these like forced obfuscation of ad metrics to where like we can't do anything anymore and it's AI. So I don't know. Don't like it.
We don't know for sure what kind of ads these are, right?
They're responsive search ads.
They are.
Yep. And again, like give us an opt-out. Give us a choice to like if we want to show image ads, if that works for our business type. If not, let us opt out of it. But I'm positive that they won't, and I'm positive that they won't report on it either.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll just be like Google search.
Yep. Yep.
It's so stupid.
Yeah.
And it had me Googling because I was just trying like I think I typed in pizza first to see if I could get a result, and there was nothing. And I was like, maybe it's like only Anthony's vertical. So I typed in personal injury attorney into Google image search. It was all these like terrible stock photos of like people in neck braces and stuff.
Yep. Right, exactly. So again, like I don't get it for our vertical. It doesn't really make sense. Like people aren't going to images to like
Yeah.
look for a personal injury lawyer. And the other like weird thing about this to me is like as they put more like AI features on the page, kind of like deprioritize organic, even though they're saying that's not the case. All these new like ad formats are popping up everywhere now, and not in AI, which they've been saying, hey, we're rolling out AI ads, for the last 2 years, and now there's ads literally everywhere. I feel like they're again like kind of like making them not look like ads and doing all these changes, and it's just weird. Like put them in AI things instead of every single other place. It's kind of my beef right now.
And this image thing, it's like if somebody did click on one of those, it's because they like the image and they probably want to use it for something. They're not thinking they're clicking on an ad and getting
For sure.
a Chapter 11 lawyer.
And
That
again,
is so
like
dumb.
what they're doing there too is like the sponsored, like just one sponsored above at the top left, and then like there's this carousel that doesn't say sponsored. And again, like in my vertical, like clicks are super expensive. That's going to be a $200 click on an image ad that like probably is not going to convert. And can I see it? Can I see if it converts? Give me something. Like they're giving more performance channel updates in PMAX, but they're not going to show these things like that they're adding in. So again, it's annoying, very annoying.
I hate it. I shouldn't have started my day with this interview. You're really bringing me down. I'm so mad now. Okay, the last thing you spotted this week was this YouTube video. When it has like the CTA on the right side, you used to be able to close out of that, and now you can't.
Yeah. Also annoying. I watch a lot of YouTube. And actually, I've got a good one on this too. So I watch a lot of YouTube, and I always X out of that thing. Like at first, I kind of explored it. Sometimes I will, like if the images really stick out. I don't really like ever click out to a website from it. And so most of the time I would X out of that so like I could see the video ad. I do like ads. So like I'll watch ads, but now you just can't close out of it. There's like another one too that like I'm seeing. I keep thinking it's a glitch, but I keep seeing it. So I'll be reporting on that soon. I think it's like a new like pause ad variation. But anyway, my other beef here, like in the AI error, is they're going, you have to be everywhere and YouTube and use all these, campaigns that expand you to everywhere. But at the same time, they're like really beefing up the no ads tier. So like, it doesn't make sense to me. You can't have both of these things. You can't say, hey, buy the no ads tier, but you have to be everywhere, because it just, those don't align. Do you know what I mean? Like, how can you be everywhere when you're pitching the no ads tier? Like, what's the audience going to be then?
No, truly, like all of these little updates, we talk about them every week, but if you zoom out and really think about like the big picture and what it means.
Right. Yep. And that's what I'm like trying to wrap my head around again. And I always like do try to see it from all angles, but like a lot of them just don't make sense for me. And like I do see some of the things that they say like working, but it's generally for like bigger advertisers that have a huge budget. Mm-hmm. And like a lot of Google Ads client base is smaller advertisers, a lot of the ones we work with. And to me, that's about like controlling your budget, and they kind of just keep pushing these things that let us not really control that anymore. So another annoying thing.
Very frustrating. Well, thank you for keeping us updated on all these changes, Anthony.
Absolutely.
I don't know where we'd hear about them if it weren't for you. So where can people follow you so they always know when something's changing?
On any socials, at Anthony Higman or at adsquire.com.
Okay. Be ready to read in all caps and title case. Thank you so much, Anthony.
Thanks, Jeff. Have a good one.
Bye.
And now on to our playlist of curated songs to work to. You can head over to playlist.marketingandclock.com to listen to Marketing a Playlist. I will be adding Happy Days Are Here Again by Judy Garland. Who's next?
Who's next?
Oh, me. I'm adding Tranquilize, which is a collab between Lou Reed and The Killers.
Nice.
Thanks.
Gracie.
I am adding Dracula by Tame Impala, and thank you to Mac for showing me the song.
All right. That does it for today's show.
It is now officially not Marketing O'Clock.
Thanks for listening.
We miss you already.
Can't wait to see you next week.
Thanks for listening to Marketing O'Clock. If you're looking for more information on today's topics, head over to marketingoclock.com/newsletter to receive every single article we covered. We share the news as it breaks in our Discord community. Head over to community.marketingoclock.com to join.